What's up, Potato Bros, and welcome to a lakeside walk in the Dolomites. Whatever that means. I don't know if Dolomites. I've heard the word before, but I don't know what it is. I think, at least. Anyways, yeah, here we are. Uh, things are looking good around here. All my setup stuff is looking good and everything. I installed Opera GX, which is insanely amazing. It's like the best browser I've ever seen. It's very good for organizing all my shit. Anyways, let's get into the game. Oh, dang, that was a fast transition from menu to gameplay. It's a bit blurry. Oh, that might be why. Motion blur. We're gonna get rid of both of those and see if it's any better. There we go. I mean, it's still not the smoothest. I mean, it's pretty damn smooth, though. It's alright. You would not believe your eyes. 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 Let me know in the comments your favorite Greek god. Oh, that's spooky. Mine is hepatitis. I'm kidding. I was playing Fortnite and there's this Greek thing going on there. Anyways, mine probably are Poseidon and Dionysus, which is weird. When I asked my brother, he said the same ones that I already was thinking. Anyways, this lake looks familiar. Like I saw it in a dream, perhaps. Is this an actual lake? That does not look like my language. That is not my forte. Yeah, my audio isn't the best, I know. What you quacking at? Huh? Who do you think you are? Watch it just stands up and it's a giant, hideous monster with just a duck on top of its head. But yeah, my audio isn't the best, but I don't know what the fuck to do about it. What? Yeah, is that what's happening? Is there a duck head monster? That was a very loud splash. I think this is supposed to be a pretty short game, so I don't know. But yeah, I'm in a constant battle trying to figure out where to leave my game audio and my microphone audio, because it's just I hate putting a limiter or a filter. Who's crunching chips over there, huh? You want to be a big boy eating chips in the woods? You think that's alright? Eat chips? Better be wood chips. Oh! Ooh, spooky deer. Spooky laggy deer. But yeah, I hate just whenever I put a filter on my microphone, it just cuts out. And ever since I moved my setup to over in this corner, it sounds muffled and not good, which is my microphones are good, they're $200 microphones I bought a long time ago. What's that? Someone flashing me sexually? It sucks. Because of the problem, I switched out my microphone. I have two microphones that are actually really expensive, and I dropped the other one when I did that. So that sucks. But it's still muffly, even though I changed it out. 16th of August, 2025. Not long ago. I selected the English option, but apparently the... Okay, this is the translation here. I see now. Okay, I'm drinking this energy drink. It's one of my favorite energy drinks now. I mean, like, I'm not buying it all the time or anything, but it's very refreshing. It's Electric Limeade Ghost. I feel like it'd pair good with like Doritos lime, like Takis like chips. LA is a perfect getaway for those seeking nature, sports, and recreation. Why is my mouse loading? The town offers a wide range of activities, running events, modern ski lifts, and entertainment for both adults and children. We should remind me somewhere in the future. I eventually want to have like a running event, aka like a marathon, but the whole way you're being chased by people with like chainsaws and spooky costumes for Halloween. Type that somewhere in the comments so I'll be reminded of it in like 8 years or so, or like 5, maybe even 3. In summer, it's lake takes on a blue, where fishermen's rowboats and pedal boats create a charming atmosphere. During the warmer months, a weekly lakeside market draws tourists, offering local products and handicrafts. Seems like a nice place. Is this game just like a tourist destination promotion for an actual location? Because that's what it's seeming like. At the end, we're just going to get a screen that's like, there's nothing to fear, only the deer. I know, my forehead is big. I'm sorry. I apologize. I just have such a massive brain. You know how it goes. Someone left their lantern on. And my glasses fall down and they make me look stupid sometimes. So, ignore that. Whee! I know. Yeah, I don't know the beginning to Pink Pony Club, but that's what I was going for. The Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing in West Hollywood. Towards a sustainable balance. It is regrettable to acknowledge how and its surrounding villages have become primarily tourist destinations, despite possessing the resources to foster a thriving economy. Local traditions such as woodworking, wrought iron, craftsmanship, and gastronomy have also disappeared. You'd think those would be pretty good for tourists. Around here where I live in the Midwest. They have tons of like slowly closing antique stores. That's pretty much our culture. Slowly rotting, closing antique stores that have to be demolished because they're structurally unsound. Leading to a culture impoverishment of the area. Although tourism has brought wealth, it is also reshaping the town's original identity. It is crucial to find a balance between tourism, development, and preservation of traditions and the environment to ensure a sustainable and prosperous future. You can't hold on to culture too hard. I mean, you can, like, sure do that, but, like, you can't be like, this is the way. I feel, at least. Sometimes traditions are stupid. It has to be said. And boring. Spice it up a little bit. Put some cheese in your ass. That's what I say. Just don't feed it to anybody afterwards without their knowledge of it priorly being in your ass. And don't, like, say it that you put cheese in your ass. Like, and then, like, in a jokingly way, if you actually put cheese in your ass and then feed people the cheese, because that's pretty messed up, because they might be like, oh, he's just saying that, but actually you put the cheese in your ass. Ooh, must be a hiker. Oh, the road ends here. Oh, lightning must have struck and fell on a berry bush. That's what I'm gonna guess. It's probably what happened. Oh yeah, okay. I didn't even have to activate it. I have a automatic flashlight strapped to my cock, ready to go at all times. I just have to get an erection and it turns on automatically. Nice. I like this tree. Very cool. A lot of birds in these woods. I'm gonna keep on dancing in the woods. It's a little spooky in the woods. They left their backpack. Nice backpack. I dig it. Oh, I thought that was him moving there for a second. Alright, surely nothing will happen when we back out of this. Corriere del Cavita Bellona. Oh. February 14th, 1981. Families of the victims want the truth and the mystery of the disappearances. For over 6 months, the small community of has been shaken by a series of mysterious disappearances. 5 people, including 3 young women and 2 adults, have vanished without a trace. The case has sparked growing unease, bringing back memories of similar events in the 1930s and 40s. At that time, a series of disappearances affecting at least 7 people remained unsolved, with investigations quickly dismissed due to lack of evidence. Some witnesses spoke of presences. Ever confirmed? Today, history seems to be repeating itself. Local authorities have intensified their search efforts, but no concrete leads have emerged. More than 40 years have passed, but the scars left by the past disappearances are still fresh in our community's memory, says L. De Tony. Tony Boy, mayor of Elche. The families of the victims refuse to remain silent, with determination reminiscent of past decades. They are insisting on a resolution to the case. Authorities have vowed to remain watchful, yet growing fears suggest the town may be facing another wave of mysterious disappearances. The case, recently reopened, remains a priority for local police, yet answers still seem out of reach. With each day that passes without answers, the mysteries of Aleje grow even deeper, ever deeper even, stirring suspicions and giving rise to shadowy theories. I'll give you a shadowy theory. The fish aren't real. They're a lie. So are the ducks. Okay, what's going on around here? I wonder why he left his backpack there. He probably taken a shit in the woods, if I had to guess. Is that lavender? Ooh. Actually, I'm not a huge fan of lavender. What's that one that kind of I think they use it as an additive. Oh, I'm not going to take the axe. for bubble gum. Thyme, I think. Thyme's a pretty good smell. It's got like a orangey, a little bit hint of citrus with like a pink bubblegum, because it is pink bubblegum, I think. I might be completely wrong about what it's called, but actually that might be thyme. Did I hear somebody whispering? Somebody's been touching the boards with their talkies fingers. Okay. Nice. Nice cabin. Who built it? Abraham Lincoln's relatives? You guys ever go to those like historical reenactment locations? I went on a field trip once to one. It was like Indians and like what do you call them? Pilgrims. Anyways, there was an Indian guy there, and he was wearing a loincloth, and his ass cheeks were straight out, and his balls were showing and shit. And this was like in like kindergarten to like third grade, and all the parents and teachers were like, "No, yeah, we're good." And he was like, "Hold up, I gotta show you something else." He's like throwing axes or like shooting bow and arrows, but his ass cheeks and balls were just hanging out in front of a bunch of like really young kids. I think he lives out there. Anyways, if you're watching, shout out to you. You are cool. Hey, I didn't honestly really notice, but I guess the parents and teachers did. All right, April 6, 2025. Still no leads. He probably does. I don't even know if he uses the internet, so I don't know. Investigating the recent disappearances, I have uncovered documents and testimonies linking these events to similar cases from the 1930s and the 1980s. The missing individuals seem to have vanished into thin air. No bodies have ever resurfaced. No traces have ever been found. There seems to be a lot of blood around, though. I'm gonna say that. Or whatever it is. Crossed out. Local whispers of an ancient bound to the lake, a sacrifice. Yet the elders remain silent. Reveal more. LEOR, a local fisherman interviewed in 1932, claimed to have witnessed a faceless figure rise from the water moments before an inexplicable wave capsized his penis boat. Okay, that you got me on that one. The old local chronicle recounts that the mother of B. Paladin, a young man who vanished in 1980, swore she heard knocking at the door 3 days after his disappearance. When she opened it, she found only wet footprints on the floor. Hypothesis: the lake might conceal geological dangers such as sudden backflows or whirlpools. But could nature really be selective in choosing its victims? And why do no bodies ever resurface? Could the missing individuals have desperately tried to escape from an isolated, lonely, and mentally stifling town? Versace o Molinini. Some parish records mention strange events occurring near the lake in past centuries. They speak of bodies never a cult worshipping in the water. Could there be a recent disappearances? Perchance. Maybe. You might be onto something there. Okay. Going on down the trail, I guess. here we are. This is... What's that sound? This is what we're doing. This is... What is up? Okay. Surely nothing's gonna happen. The late night walk. Why can't I take out my flashlight? It's very dark. I can't see anything. It's like I'm looking every... What's that? What is that? That is aliens. I thought it was a giant monster at first. I know. Oh, there's the bodies. If you have to listen to any cover of Pink Pony Club, I highly suggest the Plankton version. One day I want to have a party where we just play nothing but Pink Pony Club in different AI versions of characters. Like 100+ versions. All different varying characters. Oh no! Oh no! He's got me too! Beam me up. Scotch tape. Whoa. Is that Earth? I was not expecting this to be an abduction game. Sound like a motorcycle at first. Oh no, are they gonna explode the Earth? Don't explode the Earth. Oh, okay, we're just hyper going. A lakeside walk in the Dolomites. That has been this. Very nice. I liked it. It's pretty cool. I like the ambiance of it, the pacing of it. I think it was fun. I recently was able to download a bunch of free games from itch.io and Steam, so we're going to be going through all of those coming up here soon. I've been having trouble trying to download them for a while now, but I finally got them all to download. So we have a huge selection, probably like 200+ games or something like that. So I'm just going to go through them as I see fit. And yeah. I wonder... Oh, I didn't see that. There was a red N there that said Alien. Very nice. Yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out my other stuff. And, yeah, I'll see you next time, Potato Bros. Bye.
Eyes on the screen, the night is awake. A pug potato in a gaming arcade. Horror and puzzles, shadows parade. Potato power rolling through the scene. Glitch in the system baked into the dream. Elite and spotty, you know what I mean. Pixelated paws, they creep and they crawl. Indie screams echo down a long dark hall. Potato but deadly, I conquer it all. whispers a flickering light.